Azusa Pacific. But he's also a big factor out there along with Josh Williams. I'm still waiting for Delvin Jamal Milton to touch the ball and electrify this crowd. So he didn't have many opportunities in the first half, and it's time for him to show his all-star caliber.
Yeah, impact player for sure. They work together to get the ball in his hands and follow his lead. Hopefully we get some tries on the board. Vincent Parker for the restart for our second half. 40 minutes of rugby on the way. Good luck, boys.
Kicks just a little bit too deep.
Fielded by Denning. Well done.
Wow.
Tumanako coming in hard.
What a crunching run.
Big hit. Oh, hard luck. Can't keep a hold of the ball, but it's okay. It goes backwards. Humboldt State still maintain possession of the ball.
Great
Service.
pickup.
Good hands.
Oh, he's
hard luck.
delivered that ball straight to the 14.
He's just in. Just run away with it, brother. Corner try. Corner try.
That is Bryce Hardy, but he's brought down just short.
Great tackle by number 10, Cameron Whitney, showing great talent on both sides of the ball. Chased down and pulls him down just 1 metre shy of the try. He thought he was in there, I think, number 14.
I thought he was in. I'd even looked away.
APU just have the ball, about 1 metre out from the try line. Get organised, fellas. Low body weight.
It just shows you like something like as small as that, it passed to the wrong player, as it turned out, can change the complexion of the game. But what a great try-saving tackle. Who was that?
That was Cameron Whitney.
Wow, he scored a try, he's made a try-saving tackle. That's impressive.
Yeah, if number 14, he saw him coming, pinned his ears back, he could have just scored the try. Go for the dive in the corner, bro.
Yeah, that's what we were always taught, head for the corner flag.
Yeah.
What, did he change direction or something?
He just slowed down, he was just slowing down, he could feel the pressure coming.
Oh. No, never look back.
No, don't look back. Here we go, but they still maintain possession. They've got a strong quality scrum. Let's see if they can still do it in the second half, if they got the gas in the tank. Connor Brink-Sawyer can just control it at the back and keep the ball in. No, they service it out to the back line. Parker wants to show and go.
He's only about 2 metres short.
Penalty. Get out of the way, Humboldt. Quick go. Number 8 tries for the quick tap. He was just off the mark there.
It's the referee's discretion to call him back in that situation. It's not a situation where he says that's a punishable offence if he goes off the mark. He just has to have a redo.
Oh, bit misdirection in Birch's hands. Oh.
They're trying to sell it, but the touchy's got the flag up, so.
Humboldt player comes up with the ball too. I think that's Uepi.
Wasn't a bad idea, but they could have taken the 3 there and grabbed the lead.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. I was just, what do I think of to do here? Decided to go for the 5 points. No worries.
Remember, I was preaching that patience before. Important line out here for Humboldt State. They've got to get it right. Any overthrows here could be try time.
Well done. Tumanako fields it in the air. Oh, Adonis fumbles it.
That's going to be a 5 metre scrum.
It is.
That's a big mistake, unfortunately. Got a feel for that player. He had it, and as he transferred it to his boot, that's when he lost it.
Azusa Pacific with the put in here. Number 8 pick, man. That's what I'd want here.
He's been quiet today, Connor Brink-Sawyer.
Have a go on the blind. Assert it. Come with me, Bo. Let's do it together. So much space there. Just about 5 metres on there.
I actually always like the one where the halfback peels off in the wrong direction, or basically misdirection by the halfback, and then he gets the ball back. So we're kind of stuck in a bit of a groove here. We're having a penalty, a scrum, and now back to a free kick. He can't kick that out because it'll be, he's going to have to take a tap here.
Looks like a bit of confusion. Just go.
Now he gives it to... That's
Got to give it to the
Sawyer.
bus, man. They got plenty of overload here.
There's Ceased. He is met.
Still an overload here. Recycle. Get some depth.
A little knock on.
Luck. Yeah, there's just a little bit of an experience is just showing here, rearing its face. Collective mindset about what the plan is in these type of situations. Leader needs to step up and just talk them through it. And
when you have a free kick like they did there, do you have the option of taking the scrum like you do on a penalty? I would have taken that option. I would have gone with the scrum there.
Yeah, especially for their scrum.
I like it when you get to tie up 8 players against 8 players and then it's backs on backs. Mm-hmm. That's the way I like to do it. Mm-hmm. And plus you've always got so much more options from the set piece.
Humboldt, good driving scrum by Azusa Pacific.
Tight
They're
head.
right there on the line.
Vincent, he's in.
Well done. Great try. Great scrum by Azusa Pacific University. Right there with their heels on the back of the line. So, you know, there we go. With that try, Azusa Pacific take the lead. 8 points to 5. With a relatively simple conversion here for Parker.
Yeah, it all came from the interception some time ago, actually, as it was.
Yeah.
Probably right around, just after the half.
Kickoff, yeah.
And then they got pinned down there and they couldn't get themselves out. A couple of penalties, a few free kicks. They had an opportunity to exit twice. One drop by the first 5/8, or I think it might have been Adonis, dropped the ball while he was trying to kick it out. Yep. And then a tight head on the scrum. And
they're just so far back on that. They were preparing for an exit, so far back from the try line, had to scramble in order to defend the try line, and Vincent was already in diving. Excuse me.
He has all the points for the Cougars here today.
He does. Interesting how far back he is, but you know. There you go. Extra 2 points is successful, extends the lead. One try to tie it up, that's what Humboldt needs. But the guests lead Azusa Pacific University 10, Humboldt State 5.
Well, the Cougars have had a lot of territory advantage here, and here we're coming up with a replay here. Look at that scrum. The ball's already over on Azusa Pacific's side there.
Yeah,
and really all he had to do was just dive over.
Yep, long way to recover. Here's a restart by Adonis, fielded by Perez. Decides to go off.
Good pass.
Well done. Puts it to air. Here we go, we've got the lock pressuring. Yeah, go ahead, big man.
That's Birch.
Still on his feet. Still on his feet. Number 8 comes away with it. Great job. Good rugby by Azusa Pacific University. Oh, still has his feet. Still has position.
Nope, he's out.
Good luck, brother.
He is out.
Well done. Way to go. Number 8 gets dragged out, but he drags the ball with him. Not too sure what he was thinking there. So he's talking about what transpired. I'd say it's just out of balance, Humboldt State ball.
Yeah, he was trying to drag him out, wasn't he?
Yep. Number 8 still had kind of possession of the ball between his feet.
I didn't see anything there, but, you know, again.
If you could call that possession. Penalty. Okay, no releasing. Tackler didn't release.
So he must have deemed him not to have released him and then just continued to drag him.
Yep. Great kick.
Okay, Humboldt State need to regroup now. They're back in their defensive end of the field. fitness could be an issue late in this game. So could have Azusa Pacific short bench. So
Oh, way to disrupt.
Whippy takes that ball in.
Just killing the ball. Azusa Pacific penalised for that. Got to stay on your feet there. Armstrong's going to look for touch.
Not a good angle, but he made a good 10 metres there. That's pretty good.
Keep playing strong, boys. 30 minutes, boys. Keep playing strong, Cougars. Use it, Humboldt!
Short line out this time by Humboldt State.
Well done. Beautiful take. Now they're just
Birch
getting
got
the ball
with the
wide.
steal there on the line out.
Way to lead them on. There goes Dilly. There we go.
That was a really line pass there, but it was deemed to be backwards by the referee.
Pick and go from the base of the scrum, met by Tumanako Te'i.
Yeah, he's tackled extremely well.
Good job, Ben.
Untidy ball here, comes back.
Good service.
Here's Parker Vincent.
Ui, hard luck.
Almost an intercept the other way.
Threaded through.
Good weaving run there by Jacob Bentz.
Way to go, Jacob. Good job.
There's the ball right there. Time to use it. Defense is set now. Oh, got to get going now. There goes the big
Too
man.
high has he gone. He's tried to go tackle Mutai too high. Got to go lower on him.
Hard luck.
Couple of instances here. Azusa
Oh,
Pacific,
ball
the
went
ref
straight
didn't
down.
see it apparently.
Number 8 with the ball right there in the middle. Get a quick ball. There's an overload here. Potential for an overload. Get out of the way, Humboldt. Look, number 9 doing a good job of just illustrating that he's in the way.
There's
Ben.
ceased.
Oh, good angle back in there.
Yeah, that's Williams.
Quick ball, pick and go. Hey, serviced out to wide.
That's the fullback again. Bentz, he's touched it again. Humboldt State under immense pressure here.
Yeah, APU just really knocking on the door. There's lots of space here, right? If they could just get going with their phases. Oh, here we go. Held up, lost it. Reaching for that line.
Again, the assistant referee's coming in for something. We don't know what the referees are talking about, so we don't have the inside track on their communications.
Time off. No try. Penalty against Humboldt State University.
Got him for offside, I reckon. They're going to kick it out. They're going to go for the maul. Birch is winning the Humboldt State throws. He's pretty guaranteed to win his own.
Yeah,
We've got his father in front of us down here. He's enjoying himself.
absolutely.
Let's go, Cougars.
Good job for Azusa going to their strengths. Their strength is here at the line out. Beautifully controlled in the air. Bo comes away with it. They're mauling.
It's gone to ground. Now it comes out.
Service.
There's Parker Vincent.
There he goes. He
Shoots
likes
through the
that
gap.
line.
He saw a gap there. He tried to put his nose through it, but he just got pulled back. Here's Williams.
Oh, that's a try. Well done, Williams. Some velocity of that feet there. He got going. Wait,
Hold on.
not a try.
Well, they're talking stuff over again. Certainly looked like a try to me, and to my eyes.
Well, it requires all three of them.
Maybe they're talking about where they're going to go after the game.
Where does one go in Monmouth, Oregon?
Probably towards the north and out of town. I'm sad to report. I'm I don't work for the Monmouth Chamber of Commerce, but if they did, I would say it's a lovely town.
I'm just going to go out and say it is a lovely town, though.
You know, I'm pretty sure it'd be a pretty fun place to live if you were a student.
Yeah, absolutely.
And
College life.
It's a sleepy little rural community.
Look
One
at
would
that.
think.
Yeah, there's lots of things to do out here.
No, he's saying no try.
Lost forward.
Azusa Pacific celebrated for a second because I thought he put his arm straight up, but instead he's now. Jonathan Whitfield said, no, it's going to be a scrum.
Whitefield?
Whitefield, sorry. He's going to come up and kick me in the shins later on. You know how it is. Once you start out with something wrong, then you just keep continuing to say it.
Yeah, I definitely do the same thing.
You had Parker Vincent all...
No, I was calling him Carter.
That's no way to treat your boyfriend.
I was imagining, Dan Carter out there running around.
He's doing a pretty good
Quite
impersonation.
the compliment.
Yeah.
I'll talk about somebody else now. Now I'm conscious.
Well, I'm not going to mention the referee's name ever again because I can only get it wrong.
That's why I just keep saying sir. I can't go wrong with sir.
This time the Humboldt scrum's a bit more steady.
Oh, they're going to run it out from the... Humboldt State still has possession of the ball.
They might be looking
an
for a
exit.
better angle on the kick. No, not yet.
There goes the... It's Glenn.
They might have felt like they've dodged a bit of a bullet there.
Yeah, absolutely.
They're a bit energised.
Adonis again with the ball. Great tackle by the number 1.
Azusa Pacific's over that ball pretty quick.
Oh, there's Willie.
Dangerous
Good
pass.
hands by Armstrong. Right there in front of the uprights. They've got to just get a little bit organised
Way to play strong down there in the red zone. Good job.
and release some of that tension. Arnold has the ball. 5.
He's got
just
nowhere
within the 5.
nowhere to go. He's still about 2 metres out. They've gone nowhere here, but they're trying desperately to bail themselves out of this problem.
Arnold's
Another
not
penalty,
releasing.
though, to Azusa Pacific.
Yeah.
Good job, boys.
Not releasing in that isolated area.
What do they do here? They're going to go back to the maul. If at first you don't succeed.
Yeah. Azusa just trusting in their strengths. It looks good.
They're going to talk it over. Like you said, it's after they bring it down, that's when it goes a little bit turns to custard there.
Yeah.
And setting the original maul is easy. Resetting it's difficult.
Yeah. Just feeling where that pressure is and then going away from the pressure as a team. So there it is right there at the front. And then if they turn to the... There they go. Keep your feet. Drive all 8. Good service here. He likes to keep it and take that angle. Quick service. Plenty of space out here.
He's digging.
Hard luck. Penalised. Not releasing. Adonis goes
That
for
was
the kick.
Adonis who was in on the tackle assist, and he was the poacher, and now he's kicked it out, and he feels a hell of a lot more relieved because he made that little mistake before.
Absolutely. Humboldt does a good job again just defending that try line.
Way to play hard.
Humboldt State are going to feel like they're the Matrix. They have dodged multiple bullets, and especially multiple maul opportunities. You know, here the maul was, or you could make an argument that the maul was collapsed by Humboldt State. Some of the crowd getting a bit animated.
Oh, hard luck. Go forward. Good tackle by Denning.
Yeah, he's had a strong game, Glenn Denning.
Pressure on that. Offside. Just a little bit too early with that launch. Shaw Parker's going to go with the quick tap whilst they're receiving.
Well, he's actually right out in front.
Oh, yeah, he should. No.
That's a wobbler of a kick. That
Driving.
is. Oh, has it gone out? It does eventually. That ball was definitely available to be caught.
Just rushed that one a bit, I think.
I would have taken the 3 there.
Yeah, extended 2-score lead, yep. Azusa Pacific just controlling the match here.
Yeah, territorially, this game has definitely been the Cougars. They've pitched a tent down here in the 22. Later they'll be serving some concessions down there.
Not straight. It's the call by the Sir.
Little mistakes creeping in, overthrows, not straight. That's what happens when you're tired.
Still got 23 minutes left to play in this half. Get that mental game up. Now it's when it matters the most.
Who wants to go to New York, I think, is what's on the line.
Yeah, good defensive line out by Azusa Pacific University.
Another little
Hard
knock
luck.
on there.
Bo Perez just knocks it on. Unexpected ball.
With the amount of overthrows there, I'd probably go to the short line out and have less moving parts.
Yeah, just get it done, maintain possession in the easiest possible way and get out of there.
That's been a weak spot for Humboldt State today, the line out, no question about it. Where it's working like a well-oiled machine for the Cougars. The scrum has been advantage Cougars too. They put the Humboldt State scrum under pressure.
Support coming from the sideline. That front row just got to get down a little bit further. If they push through their chest, they'll be able to get the type of leverage that they're looking for, but they're just still too high and they're popping up. So they're losing that leverage game. That's where Azusa Pacific is just dominating there. If that front row stays square, drive through the chest, they'll be in a better position just to at least maintain possession of the scrum.
Yeah, it looks like it's a better scrum there. They've got set better, Humboldt State. They got more organised. The locks got lower. The props got lower. That's a much better looking scrum.
There it is. Stay low, brothers. Oh, don't have it. High tackle there. No arm up. Oh, lost his feet there. That was a bit...
Yeah, that was an easy one for Jonathan Wakefield. As the player came in like a somewhat misguided missile. And
someone should get that. Looked a bit like a scorpion. Feet up over the...
Indeed. That is what you call it, I believe, the scorpion. That ball has not found touch.
Dilly's getting it back over here.
It's a huge mistake.
Great
tackle. Bence is going to be hurt from that, it looked like to me.
Oh, he's attacking it in the air. Get up, get up, get up. Plenty of time, Armstrong. Plenty of time. Let it roll in. Nope.
He picks it up.
Decides.
He decided to kick that, try to get out of it. Now he brings him up all onside.
Everyone's onside.
Bence has made a quick recovery and now takes the ball up.
High
but
tackle.
Unfortunately, he's taken high.
Quick tap by
Birch has taken off. He's found the ball out wide.
Yes, to the prop, coming in with the
try.
try.
Is that Walford?
Yeah,
Walford
in
with
the
the try.
corner.
Heads up play by Birch there to take that quick tap from
Absolutely.
the penalty. They weren't back 10. He recognised that, but the more important part was he recognised they needed to get it wide.
Forward to forward action there. Tight 5 there with the beautiful ball in the air to that trucking number 1. Looked like a try, but yeah, we're going to discuss it.
Well, Azusa Pacific haven't gone back to halfway, but it looked pretty clean to me.
Arms up. There you go. Nope. There it is. There it is. Patience. Well done, Azusa Pacific University, coming away with another try. They go ahead and extend their lead, 15-5.
That's good recognition. It doesn't matter if you're a prop or a halfback or a second 5. That was good recognition of where the defence was. He attacked, he passed, he got the ball out to Walford, and we know that he's hard to stop even at the best of times. So if you give him some open space, well, he's going in.
Yeah, no, thank you.
He's had a very strong tournament, Chase Walford.
I would absolutely agree. Absolutely agree. Great work rate, doing the things well. Great with ball in hand, saw some excellent tackles. Always fun to just get a try as a reward for all the hard work you put in the front row.
Good job, Andy. Way to be aware. Good assist. Good job, son.
It's just a smattering of support for these two Californian schools here. It's a long way for them to travel up to support their teams.
Way to play ball, boys.
Parker Vincent coming up with the conversion.
Still plenty of rugby to be played here today.
Oh yeah, lots of
17
time.
minutes.
Lots of time.
Driving kick here. Doesn't have enough on it. Still within reach for Humboldt State. 15 points to 5 in favour of Azusa Pacific Cougars.
Hey, good job. Way to go, Cougars. Way to play smart ball. That was very patient, very wise.
You know, Humboldt State, when they run, they've been bruising runners, but they just haven't had the ball.
Yeah.
The
Get
scrum's
possession.
under pressure, the line-out's not working, and, you know, bit of a stop-start nature to the game. They can't get the breakdown happening the way they want it. Cease takes the catch.
Yeah, there goes
There's
the
Walford
try
again.
scorer. He's going again. Got to get the big man down. Roll away tackler. Yeah, too much. Didn't roll away at all there.
You called it.
Good job, boys.
Great tackle by number 4. Got to do the rest of the work after.
You got to play hard, boys. You cannot give up.
Yeah, go their line out.
Do not give up. Keep up the intensity.
This is where you got to dig deep.
Yeah, now or never. Now or never for the momentum of the game for, not never, but just now. Something needs to happen now for Humboldt.
You just got to string together the next play. That's exactly right. Win this line out. They don't. Birch again.
Great
They've
organisation.
got the maul going again.
Great organisation. Now, Lou, produce it. Produce it. Good job.
Good pass from the base there. He's really quite impressive, that Vino.
Good tackle. Go. There it is. Look at that overlap. Take it. At speed. Draw and pass. Overlap still there.
We've had a lot of interaction with the touch judges in this game.
Yeah, they're definitely getting involved a lot.
I would say it's probably going to be another penalty to the Cougars.
He's reaching in his pocket.
The old trick where you headed back
furthest
to
part of the-
trying to hide over there.
Yeah, I know those ones. Hard luck when they see your number, bro. Oh, no, just a chat, looks like.
Yeah, but he's got the captain standing there. That's never a good sign.
Oh. Parker's going to go to touch.
And he's made another excellent touch finder. These little things are really important in a game of this consequence. Parker Vincent, he might well be your player of the tournament.
I'd say so.
Him and Walford really making a case for each other.
Gains another 30 metres within 10 metres striking distance for Azusa Pacific University in this red zone here. Let's see if the backs can string one and get one in, eh? Forward's doing a lot of work here.
You know what's coming, Humboldt State. Can you defend it?
Sack. Nope. Nah, produce it. It's not going anywhere. There it is.
There's Williams.
Makes the first tackle a miss here. Goes to ground. Azusa Pacific looking to recycle the ball here. perhaps just brought in by Azusa. It wasn't coming back out, so he's just going to give it back to them, and they have a scrum down here just outside of the 5-metre line.
Another super good attacking opportunity.
Yeah, Azusa's showing split backs. That scrum's pretty close to scrum centre. Oh, they're choosing,
Yeah, Vaino's service to the back line has been very good. Yeah. His passes have been long, they've been crisp. He can pass both ways, you know. And there again, he delivers it right on the money to Vincent.
Or wrap. Oh, they don't go in, but if they just bring it back here. Bo Perez goes in for the pick and go. There's another pick and go from the base of the ruck. The forwards just like to keep the ball.
That's a good way to milk the clock down too. Another penalty.
Not rolling away tackler. Humboldt just getting a little bit gas there.
And this is what cost them yesterday too, that little bit of indiscipline. They're getting tired. The penalty started to mount up. They were on the wrong end of the penalty count yesterday.
And you just give up so many penalties. It's just tough. It's tough to get going. If you really think about it, once you hit those double digits, the 10 penalties, that's the whole length of the field. If you want to give up that much territory, you're definitely going to give up the match. They're showing some great fortitude though. 15-5. They're just showing some good tackling, desperation on that try line.
They go to Birch again. That's like clockwork. Perez has got it. He's gone to ground. There comes the pass from Vivino. There's Parker Vincent again. A show and go.
There we go. Here's the overload here.
There's Bence.
Show and go. Oi.
Oh my goodness, that was almost to the house by Chris Armstrong. He just probably was a little bit shielded from seeing that ball until the last moment. That's what I thought.
Playing that intercept. He's going to play that intercept.
Wow.
He's lucky there. If we got beat, they would have been walking in for the try. That's okay.
Let's go, Cougars. Come on now. Play hard. 12 minutes. Let's go.
Scrum down.
Let's go, Cougars. Come on, play hard.
About 7 to 10 metres away from the try line.
Don't let up.
Split backs again.
Well, you know who's receiving it. Just depends on which side he's going to run to. He stays on the blind side here. The scrum is wheeled.
Yeah.
It had to be a reset.
Had
to be a reset.
As soon as a prop is popping up like that, just blow the whistle, have a go again.
Humboldt State needs something good to happen for themselves here. Correspondingly, Azusa Pacific trying to ice this game. We think they're coming blind here, just judging by the alignment.
I'd tee off on these ones.
Maybe they're going to pull the old misdirection. You think it's going to Parker Vincent. Instead, they might give it to Josh Williams, who's situated on the open side.
Good scrum by Azusa Pacific.
They come to Vincent. Good tackle.
Good tackle by Arnold. They get the ball back here. Just got to get it back.
Considering how many attacking plays Azusa Pacific has run inside the 22, you've got to admire the Humboldt State's tackling.
Absolutely. This is referring to earlier. Hard luck. The Azusa Pacific player just lost it forward there in that tackle. But yeah, Arnold really just came up, attacked that space, didn't let him take any time to get going, and made it a really effective tackle.
Yeah, that was Bryce Hardy that took it in there on the wraparound.
Humboldt with the put in, get an exit, get out of this place where they're at right now. Play down here, play down on their side, in their half. Been down here too long. Use it.
Scrum's pretty solid this time for Humboldt State.
Better scrum.
Sanchez shovels it away.
Well,
Here goes Cameron Whitney. He was tackled without the ball there, I felt. He was already wrapped up before he received the ball. Referee saw it.
Referee's calling it lost forward in that tackle. Yeah, this is the, another role of the captain is to just have a good, quick word to this. You don't have to tell him what he's doing or how to do anything, but you just want to just make suggestions, ask him how he comes to those conclusions, and that's pretty much it. It's important to have those conversations in between time, because that's part of your role too as the captain in managing that relationship.
Well, what I saw there, either he was tackled without the ball or the player was offside.
Yeah,
so
you take that opportunity just to say, this is what I saw. I respect what you see, but
this time we got a big scrum from Humboldt State.
Oh, number 8 with the pick.
Brinks Sawyer off the back.
That's what you want to do when you're starting to go backwards. Good job to have the wherewithal to pick that up and go forward. Managed to gain back that space that they were losing in the scrum. There we go. Tumanakoleti, I think.
Yep.
Yeah, comes away with it.
Again, this is the opportunistic nature of this team.
Humboldt choosing.
You give them a chance, you show them a crack in the door, they'll take it. They're just looking for something good to happen. They go to the pick and go.
Oh, lost.
No, I didn't like that. Probably wasn't a clear release. The guy managed to steal it away from him, but he stole it away illegally.
Less than 10 minutes of play remaining here in the second half. APU still up 15-5.
There goes Glenn Denning. He says, I'm going to do it myself.
Isolating himself just a little bit. Here we
Now
go.
the ball
Adonis.
comes back.
Adonis wants to get involved. He's a winger, but he's out there a bit closer out to Uepi. APU doing a good job, just not letting Humboldt State come over the gain line.
Well, they've shut down Delvin Jamal Milton completely in this game. And, that was one of my keys to the game. I thought he was going to have a really good game. Instead, he's had no room to move whenever he's seen the ball. He's been met with the Azusa Pacific players. So credit Parker Vincent and Josh Williams, and then later on Bryce Hardy and Travis Hughes for giving him no room to move.
Now, boys, come on, Cougars, finish strong.
Humboldt do a good job to find touch, release some of that pressure. They've pushed them back a little bit here. Keep working. Sack.
Yeah, but then they're stopped in their tracks by that Cougar line out.
Yeah, they just need to think about different tactics in order to stop that line out. Different way to stop that maul. Goes Liddy. Yeah, Adonis doesn't want them to advance any further. Good, strong counter ruck here. Oh, killing it a bit. Oh,
that's a nice piece of play.
Comes up with the ball. There's Arnold, makes the first one miss. Needs some help here. Pick.
There's Sanchez.
There's Sanchez. He needs to go. Scrum half is in. Oh, good work there by the lock. Yeah, that's the captain right there.
Sanchez was in two minds, didn't know whether he was going to run or pass.
Yeah, quick tap and go by Vincent Parker. Oh, Sir's going.
Looks like he's reaching for his pocket.
Yeah.
Never a good sign.
Time. Sir calls time. It's probably just like an incidental penalty. It's probably what he's. Yeah, he's going to call. Just a penalty. He's given a card. Tough blow for Humboldt State University.
What was your best guess on that one, T? Professional foul, not back 10 or something?
Yeah. Just his halting play with his interference there.
Well, he's saying offside, right? That's the signal.
Yeah. It's just the action of hitting the ball down is why he got his marching papers.
Good idea here by Parker Vincent. He's going to take a kick at goal. Milks the clock. Less than 5 minutes to go here. That was probably Humboldt State's last hurrah. Even if they get the ball back from this kick, 5 minutes to score 2 tries and convert one of them, it's going to be tough.
Yeah, that energy needs to come up for sure. They all want to go.
I don't think they've been past the halfway mark in the second half, have they?
They've played a lot of their rugby down here, and in the attacking half for Azusa Pacific. A few hands on hips.
They started so well from the kickoff in the second half, and then that interception really hurt them mentally, I think.
Drives it through the uprights. Great job by Vincent Parker to extend the lead. 18-5 in favour of Azusa Pacific University. Humboldt, they're coming back for a quick restart. They're still on the hop. Go for a short chip over here. Nope. Great service by Poprez. Oh, bit of a late tackle. Sir is not...
Yeah, the touch judge has seen it. He's got his flag out.
Oh, here we go. Just getting a little bit out of character at the moment. Last 5 minutes.
Yeah, Bo Perez got absolutely barreled there.
Yeah. AR is just sitting out waiting to get the Sir's attention. I think he's dealing with two situations at the moment. He's seeing the second one that occurred over here. But the AR on this side of the pitch also just saw a bit of a late hit, so he's just gonna...
Was he committed to that tackle over here? Could you see that?
Pretty much. Looked at... Oh, I mean, you're talking about commitment prior to the offload?
Yeah. He lined him up, there's no question
yeah.
about it. He definitely lined him up because you could see he was going to get the ball from the kickoff.
Yeah, I'd say just for if he's already committed, sweet, then make the wrap. But why would have held him accountable for just a bit of a shoulder charge?
Oh, so he didn't wrap up on the tackle?
Yeah, no, not from what I saw, but at the moment, this is where we are.
I was following the ball. I saw him get creamed in the backfield, but I was already off following the ball.
Great line out.
There's Birch. I mean, he's won a ton of ball here today.
Surya calls it not straight.
Well, that's the only way you're going to put a monkey wrench into the system for the Cougars.
Yeah, kudos to the hooker.
Yeah, it's Martinez. He's the guy. Oh, sorry, no, it's Perez that throws the ball in. He's done an excellent job.
Yeah, consistency there. Throw.
We've mentioned his name quite a bit, haven't we?
Yeah, he's had a great match too. We have.
It's probably somebody else. It's probably not Perez at all.
No, it is. It is him.
What are the chances?
Oh, it says here, number 6, Bo Perez.
Now that one's equally not straight.
Oh, nearly took out the series. Nimble there, lateral movement. Well done, Ryan.
Some tired boys out there. And it looks like we're going to end up with a champion. Azusa Pacific look like they're headed to New York.
Less than 2 minutes of play remaining in this match for championship berth for the Pacific Coast seed.
You got to admire their stickability. They came here with 18 players. They've come through with 2 wins with that shorter bench. That's impressive.
Yeah. Good ball.
Here's Williams.
Good job, Arnold, just to stay involved and get him down. Good ball.
There's Bentz. He's had a couple of nice runs.
Yeah, good tackle behind the game line by Humboldt State.
Again, Vaina's passes always right on the money, right to hand.
Oh, there he goes.
Oh, there's Josh Williams. He's through. They're not going to catch him, and that will seal the deal.
APU manages to get a try in the 79th minute. Really just sealing the deal there, extending their lead. 18 points. That's 23 for Azusa Pacific, 5 for Humboldt State. Right there between the uprights. Just waiting on this conversion.
Yeah, a pretty fair indication. The score is a pretty fair indication of the game. Just a wealth of possession for Azusa Pacific, especially from the line out. Scrum was solid all day long.
Yeah, good job for Azusa Pacific here in this match today. Yesterday in their first half, they showed this type of class with their early points. There was a 29 right in the first half that they played yesterday.
Yep.
They couldn't really get anything going in the second half, so you could tell that there was a focus here in the second half. They just didn't want to let up. Continued with the way in which they were playing, and they're coming away victorious at the moment.
This is Travis Hughes going to go for the conversion.
There
He's
it
a
is.
pretty good kicker too.
There it is.
And that is it.
And Sir calls it after that conversion. The score now, 25 points to Azusa Pacific University. 5 points for Humboldt State. Congratulations to the Azusa Pacific University Cougars.
Yeah, the celebration is on for the Cougars and their
Absolutely.
loyal band of supporters that have made the long trip up here.
Absolutely. Hats off to the Humboldt State Lumberjacks. Great match to be watched today. Just a bit unlucky with the organisation that is Azusa Pacific showed. Who are your standouts for today there, Chip?
So the final score, Azusa Pacific 25-5. Here's the last try. Josh Williams taking advantage of just the general tiredness in the Humboldt State defence. They had to do an awful lot of tackling today, and they were always looking at Parker Vincent running at them, and then later on Josh Williams running at them. And when they weren't with that, it was Chase Wolford who rumbled in for a try. There's your three players. Parker Vincent and Chase Wolford had excellent games. I thought that the loose forward trio for Humboldt State might be able to create some havoc. Instead, it was the set pieces. The set pieces slowed them down. Azusa Pacific had the ball from the line-out. They had the ball from the scrum. The breakdown didn't really matter at that stage because of the stop-start nature of the game.
Yeah, absolutely. That's a great general assessment for sure for the outcome. Looking forward to the presentation of awards now. We're going to have Azusa Pacific accept their awards to be the victors of this weekend's tournament. And a few players will also be lifted up. But otherwise, thank you so much to our viewers that joined us here today in a broadcast from Western Oregon University. Thank you to all the support staff to help make this thing, allowed today to occur. To all of our sponsors and NSCRO for putting on a great tournament. You got anything for us here, Chip?
No, thanks for doing the play-by-play, team.
Yeah,
Outstanding job.
Fun times.
All
Great
right.
day, everyone.